So something came in and I'm feeling it too, like the heaviness. And Gianna, owner of Gianna Christina Photography, is an astrologer, and that language moves through her very easily. She's able to decipher and interpret things really well and simply. A lot of the transits that are going on also that move specifically through like our own personal celestial blueprint can affect that, will affect that, of course. Women through different parts of our moon cycle, even perimenopausal, menopausal, we still have cycles that we move through. They may be more based on time of day through circadian rhythm or Ayurvedic rhythms, or whatever it is that you find makes sense for you. Especially highly sensitive, intuitive empaths, neurodivergents, which I believe are all correlated. We are going to feel more, and we often get a sense, we're time travelers, so we often get a sense of things before, and we feel it coming in, kind of like an earthquake with animals. We're like the sentinels, and then something will happen. So sometimes our brain's trying to rationale, like, why am I feeling this way? And we're trying to piece together things that are going on in our daily life. And we think, oh, it must be this, it must be this. And sometimes we start concocting things that really weren't the reason why. We're just feeling something that's moving through the collective, or even that for ourselves. But oftentimes when there are big movements like that, I feel like that's for the collective, because they're very strong energies and we really can't pinpoint what it is. So when you're feeling lonely, even when you're around a lot of people, and sometimes it can happen when you're around more people, you can feel even more isolated or alone, because it's like no one will understand you, or you're kind of living like Neo in the Matrix, you know, going back and just like, you can't believe like what's going on, or maybe it's before you got unplugged. But anyway, we could feel very lonely. I think of the song The True Colors. In a world full of people, you can lose sight of it all. The darkness inside you can make you feel so small, and that darkness can really drown you and consume you. But let it be a pause, let it be that comma, let it be that void womb space that can be comforting, that can be diving into a deep pool and holding your breath a little bit. Let it be a point where you are resting, the dream place, and take your time there. Don't dwell on the loneliness, but we really aren't ever alone, because we are always connected to God. We can feel alone, but we also are all connected to each other. So even if there's nobody around you that you can feel like you can reach out to, energetically, telepathically, if you think of somebody that makes you feel supported, you think of them and they can feel you, and you can reach out to them and they will think of you and send you love and blessings. So if somebody comes to mind in a flash, they might be asking for your help one way or another. So send them a little love and then reach out. So maybe it's time to reach out to somebody that you've been thinking about.